Highsmith in at the 4. And for the Nets, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the center. Oh, we get to see, Brent, two of the league's strongest backcourts tonight. And this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
They get it again. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Inside, here's Thomas, and the layup is good.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And it's blocked. Here's Bridges. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Hero against Thomas. For 3. Shot's good by Hero.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Bridges kicks to Thomas. The tray. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Great positioning on the putback.
And the team is going to rely on Bam for those kind of big-time plays.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Hero, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Bridges. Yep, that one goes in there.
Bridges on the inside just hitting the offensive glass. That's great hustle.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rozier the pass to Hero. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Bridges from out on the wing, he knocks it down. Bridges has got 6 points.
Well, the energy from Bridges really helping out to help him collect those points.
Passes it to Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the middle. Here's Thomas. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Hero passes to Rozier. Fires it up. And again, it's the Heat missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And that's why Schroeder has a spot in the rotation. Coach recognizes his passing ability. He sets up his teammates well.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
Trendon Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Thomas. Right against Schroeder. They need this. Rebound, Brooklyn. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Butler against Johnson. Shots good from Butler.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
Nets leading by 5. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Jimmy Butler. And GA, this Nets team Kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Caleb Martin's checked in for Jimmy Butler. He's perfect from the line this time. The Heat trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Hackett. They get it back. Pass to Jovic. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Claxton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
Right, the pass to Jovic. He gets it in there.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
On the wing, Johnson over Martin. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Back to right. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place, and that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
First free throw is good. So for the Nets, Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Walker comes in for Bridges, and Simmons subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And so Wright nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Goes up the baseline. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Right, the pass to Jaquez. And there's the pass to Jovic. Here he goes. Banked in off the glass. Jovic has got 6.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Walker finds Johnson over Martin. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Johnson doesn't love the mid-range, but he can get that angle to work for him.
Now Martin. Three-pointer. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Nets lead by 7. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 slot. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. Good on the shot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Johnson against Butler. Robinson on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And what about Duncan Robinson, Frank, from undrafted to signing a $90 million contract?
Well, that's a nice path to be on, don't you think, Kevin? You got to admire Duncan Robinson taking advantage of his opportunities.
And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Nets. Heat also with the sub. Heroes checked in. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Rozier, and he goes in for the dunk.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Nets. Over to the left wing. Here's Finney-Smith. That one a little long.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Kicks it out to Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Basket good. 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. You know, Brent, I heard you talking the other day about the advantage left-handed players have in drawing fouls. How do you feel that's the case?
I just always felt, Kevin, that you don't really prepare for lefties. You don't see many of them in the league. So think about it. On a Monday and a Wednesday, you're playing a squad, and all of a sudden, Thursday's back-to-back game has a guy like James Harden. It's just hard to adjust physically what you need to do in terms of defending a left-handed player.
Rozier, the pass to Butler. Back to Rozier. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It's tipped. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And he gets the bucket. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score. That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
The Heat trail by 11. Butler with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Hero, and it's blocked. Thomas passes to Johnson. Poke loose, out of bounds. Miami takes possession. The Heat making a switch here.
Substitutions on the court.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Hero. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Lets it fly. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Johnson. Bridges has got 8 points.
That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Martin. The rebound by the Nets.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A shot by Johnson, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Richardson gets a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Richardson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Nets lead by 10.
A fantastic move right there. Just that quick little reverse layup.
It's Martin on the wing. We've got 1:23 left here in the second. To the paint. Powered down with both hands.
When Martin puts the ball in his teammates' hands, good things happen.
Johnson kicks to Bridges. Over Martin. Bridges misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Martin against Bridges. Bridges with the steal. And here is Johnson. 10 points for him. Good. Nice job down low.
Schroeder playing with some tenacity in this one. He is not letting the defense dictate where it is that he's going, and he's scoring through contact.
Here's Hawkins. A rebound by the Nets.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here's Bridges. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul.
Team second.
That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Trendon Watford's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. Walker's checked in for Thomas. And it's Ben Simmons in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Miami, Jovic is checked in. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Caleb Martin.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
He misses the free throw. That one is no good.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And so it's Brooklyn, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their transition game has been in
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what has to happen differently on defense in the second half?
Well, a little bit more activity. And we just have to be committed to what we do. Our identity to be aggressive, but more consistent with it.
Spo, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd. Mikal Bridges playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 12 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. Numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers.
And it's just about...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Walker. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Down low, here's Adebayo.
Watch out, when Adebayo gets vertical, that's a big bam.
Here's Schroeder. Thomas passes to Walker. Back to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. And Rozier pulls it down. So Rozier will bring it up for Miami. Down by 12. We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
Back to Rozier. Over Finney-Smith. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Shot's good by Walker.
But you got to like his choice right there to go hard to the rack. Took it right at the teeth of the defense.
Rozier kicks to Butler. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists in the game. Nets leading by 10. Here's Finney Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Finney Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
To the inside, Highsmith, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Walker finds Finney Smith. 17-foot shot on the way. The Heat trail by 10. Here's Butler going inside, and it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Over to the wing. Pass to Thomas. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here's the fast break. And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got 6.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Walker's shot is off. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 14-6 run. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, on the attack, Jimmy Butler playing with that edge.
Timeout called, the Nets. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on the roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Trendon Watford comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Johnson in for Lonnie Walker.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Johnson dishes to Schroeder. Over Rozier. And it's Schroeder missing. Miami trailing. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
The Nets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Johnson outside. Down low. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Johnson.
Well, you don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Here's Rozier. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Here's Thomas. Robinson with the block, and he gets it back. Passes to Sharp. Over Adebayo. And it's Sharp missing. The Heat shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. To the middle, here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
Jimmy Butler.
That one drops. He ties it up. 1:29 left to play in the third. Watford passes to Schroeder. Inside, here's Sharp, and he converts the layup.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Richardson against Schroeder. Miami no good on that time either. For Brooklyn, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Sharp, the pass to Watford. That one falls. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Butler against Johnson. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Kept alive, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, Butler does the things on offense, but it's the dirty work, the loose balls, the extra possessions that he gives you on D. That's special.
To the paint, here's Jaquez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jaquez has got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Johnson against Butler. For the lead. Rebound, Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 14 points. And here's Johnson outside. That's not going to drop for him. 5 of 9 with that miss. Outside Butler. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. They've got Robinson. Rozier's out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the four.
And this game has been so smooth for Rozier. He's finding his shots and really taking charge on the floor.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Finney Smith passes to Claxton. Over Rozier. A shot's good from Claxton.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate, just sends the ball to an open shooter. And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Hero. Lays it up off the glass.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. A two-point game. Here's Claxton. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his fifth assist in this one.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Outside Robinson. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Bridges. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. He'd have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. That's a two-pointer from Walker. And good. He nails it. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Brooklyn?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
First team.
The Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in.
Mikal Bridges.
Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
The Heat trail by 5. Rozier kicks to Robinson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so here is Miami. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
Team second.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Count that bucket. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
17-foot shot on the way. And a little luck that time, but it drops. The Heat trail by 5. Pass to Adebayo. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Robinson down low. He's against Bridges. Got a piece of it. Simmons inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. Inside. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Rozier.
A great sign of how confident Rozier is. He wants to be the leader, and you need your leader to come through with buckets like that.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And the Heat making a change here. Butler's checked in, and with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Kevin Ollie said to his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Butler. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The Heat trail by 9. Down low. Highsmith's shot is good.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Finney Smith passes to Thomas. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them.
And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 12 points here in the second half.
Defense had the right idea there, but maybe not enough time in the weight room. Butler right through that.
Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Brooklyn with the rebound. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Thomas. Connects in the foul line jumper. And now it's an 11-point Nets lead.
Yeah, and guys, with Simmons, you get it all. The shooting, the rebounding, and the passing.
Here's Butler. They shoot again, and he sinks the layup. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Deflects the pass. Outside Hero. Over Claxton. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're down by 7. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Miami's ball. They trail by 7.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
Bridges shot good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Adebayo, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Adebayo not allowing the defense to slow him down.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that one, good. And the Nets lead by 9. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Miami. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And the pass to Finney Smith. Another shot. It's in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David